The object of this presentation is to understand the dietary shifts that removed us from a non-degenerative disease system into a highly degenerative disease system. Historically, we ate natural, whole, organic foods. Our fats were animal, natural-based, saturated fats. And for thousands of years, the primary cause of death among mankind were infectious diseases, such as pneumonia, influenza, tuberculosis. Whereas in the last less than 100 years, we now have changed our food into a processed, unnatural, and a synthetic form. Our fats have been replaced with seed oils, hydrogenated vegetable oils, all synthetic and unnatural. And so let's look at the rate of disease in the U.S. population that is now degenerative, where infectious diseases play very little role in our mortality rate. God created and designed food to match perfectly with our genetic design and our metabolic system. Mankind has never improved on God's designs and creations. Instead, man has redesigned food so that it is not compatible with our genetic design and destroys our metabolic system. Disease is simply the physiological response to this gross violation of natural law. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. There is only one correct way to support your metabolic system, but there are many ways to destroy it. Health results from foods with superior nutrition that support the intelligent genetic design of your body and metabolic system. Disease comes from poor quality food that destroys the cellular structure, genetic design, and metabolic systems within the body. Food is a basic component required for life. Whole natural food sustains life. It provides the energy for growth and supports our metabolic health, avoiding degenerative diseases. Our ancestors consumed whole natural foods. Food today is not the food of our ancestors. The processed food of today is failing to sustain our health. There is clearly food for life and food for disease. We are created in the image and likeness of God, and our bodies have a divine intelligence and genetic design. It's how our cells, our tissues, and organs all function properly to sustain life and health. Our metabolic system is the very foundation of our cell's activity. It has very strict parameters on how it functions correctly. It is critical that our cells structure, our cells function, and processes operate according to its genetic design. Summary number 1. Natural whole food and saturated animal fats have sustained the human family for thousands upon thousands of years without the expression of these new degenerative diseases that we have seen in the last 100 years. God created food that matches our genetic design. Health results from eating foods that match that genetic design. Disease results from foods that violates our genetic design and our metabolic system. Hippocrates correctly stated, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." Hippocrates was a Greek physician of medicine. He was born 460 BC and lived approximately 70 to 80 years. But the understanding of food and the importance of food, even that far back, was so basic to physical and mental health, that statement has become a hallmark for the last 2,500 years. It's as true today as it was then. Our metabolic design has very strict parameters to ensure that our cells all function properly. And today's foods are not the foods of our ancestors.